When looking at Jayson Tatum's NBA career so far, I just got one thing to say. Jayson Tatum will be an NBA superstar. If this video can get to 100 likes in the first 24 hours, we are going to be giving Jayson Tatum some good luck that one day he'll be a Hall of Famer and potentially bring the Boston Celtics a championship. The story of Jayson Tatum. Where do I begin? How about I start out talking about how great he is right now, and then we move on from there. Jayson Tatum was the 3rd overall pick in the 2017 NBA draft behind Markelle Fultz and Lonzo Ball, and right now, he's pretty much the best player out of that draft. Currently averaging 23.3 points, 7.1 rebounds, 3.0 assists, 1.4 steals, and 1.0 blocks per game, Jayson Tatum is currently leading the Boston Celtics to an NBA championship title. With Tatum leading the team, the Boston Celtics are currently 43-21, and they're 3rd in the Eastern Conference and 5th in the whole NBA. And only being in the NBA for 3 years, his improvement is amazing. Last year, Jayson Tatum only averaged 15.7 points, 6.0 rebounds, 2.1 assists, 1.1 steals, and 0.7 blocks, which means in all categories, Jayson Tatum has developed. The Boston Celtics are literally putting their future in Jayson Tatum's hands, as last year you can see it in his usage rate. He only had 20% last year, and now he's at a 30% usage rate. And with the improvements, the hard work and dedication, Jayson Tatum has become an all-star for the first time during this year's NBA All-Star Game. Oh yeah, did I also mention that last year the Boston Celtics ended off the regular season with a record of 49-33, and right now they're on pace with their 43-21 to beat that record and could potentially pull off a 50-win season. I'm telling you guys right now, with the Boston Celtics having Jayson Tatum as their future and the player that will lead them to the most accolades, they're truly lucky to have him. But for you Tatum fans out there, I'm telling you this. To get to where Jayson Tatum is right now, it was not easy. And in this video, you're gonna learn everything you guys did not know about Jayson Tatum, his earlier life, how he became the person he is today, and why he is the Jayson Tatum of now. But before I get into the video, I just want to say if you're new to the channel and love basketball, welcome to ezBUCKETz. I make basketball videos on a daily and a consistent basis, so be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on post notifications to not miss any of my upcoming videos. We are currently on the road to 40,000 subscribers, guys, and I'm telling you right now, I appreciate the support you guys all have been giving me, the likes, the comments, the people that are coming back to all my videos. That really does help a lot, guys. And to give back, I'm gonna keep making the best videos possible just for you guys. But without wasting any more time, we're going straight into the story of Jayson Tatum, the heartbreaking one. I can't tell you a story of Jayson Tatum without telling you about his childhood. Jayson Tatum was born on March 3rd in 1998. He is the son of a famous coach, Jayson Tatum, who was the coach of the Christian Brothers College in high school. Because of the fact that his father loved basketball and coached basketball, Jayson Tatum grew up with that sport and ended up being his dream. He went to high school at Chaminade College, ended up being a 5-star recruit, and during the end of his senior season, he ended up being a top 3 player in the 2016 class out of all the high school players. Because of this fact that he was a top 5 recruit, he ended up playing for the Duke Blue Devils for 1 year before entering the NBA draft in 2017. But the heartbreaking story of Jayson Tatum comes from his mother. Jayson says this all the time, that the biggest impact in his life is his mother, Brandy Cole. Brandy is currently a practicing attorney at the St. Louis area, and the story of Brandy and Jayson goes a long way. Jayson grew up with Brandy most of the time alone, as she was a single mother that had Jayson at the age of 19. Because Brandy had Jayson Tatum when she was so young, she actually ended up moving out of her own mother's house when Jayson Tatum was only 6 years old, and she ended up buying a tiny 2-bedroom, 900 square feet house in St. Louis, University City. And being a single mother at that age, a lot of many problems can occur. For a few years, Jayson Tatum would sleep in the same bed as his mother, and there were multiple occasions where they didn't even have furniture at all. Multiple times bills were unpaid for the month, and sometimes the utilities being turned off. Jayson Tatum didn't have the best childhood, if you know what I mean. But what's very inspiring to me was that even though Brandy and Jayson Tatum would go through all these struggles, she was still determined that she wanted to raise Jayson Tatum to be the most and successful parent she can be. So what's very important that she did as a mother was she did not let him worry about the everyday struggles during those times, which is very, very crucial on being a great mother, and Brandy did an amazing job. Her goal was to always show him that they were moving toward a good life, even though right now it isn't. At the end of the day, she did her best to get a roof over her son's head. And one day, when Jayson Tatum was only in grade 5, something really sad happened. Brandy picked him up from school, and when they got home, they both saw a pink piece of paper taped to the front door, which was a notice of foreclosure. Jayson Tatum says this: "She started crying. I didn't know what to do. I just felt helpless. I wanted to help so bad, but I was just 11 years old." At this point, Brandy went inside the home feeling like she failed her son. Maybe for an hour, maybe for 2. The mother and her son swam in their sorrows and tears. Jayson Tatum explains this as this was their low point in his life, and he believes that this was also their turnaround. Because he remembers this, even though they were in their sorrows and in their tears, she looked at Tatum and said, "Alright, I'll figure something out. I always do." This is a strong trait of a great mother and shows great signs of perseverance, which is important in everyday life. And if Jayson Tatum didn't grow up with a mother like that, maybe he wouldn't get that attitude to persevere in the NBA right now. When Jayson Tatum was in the 1st grade, his teacher asked him, "Jayson, when you grow up, what do you want to be?" And Jayson Tatum says this: it was an easy answer. He wants to be an NBA player, of course. His teacher looked back at him and said, "Pick a realistic dream. Change your dream." With this, Jayson went home, told his mother that his teacher did not approve of his dream, and Brandy actually went to the school the next day to tell the teacher and said, "Ma'am, with all due respect, if you ask him a question and he answers, I don't think it's appropriate to tell him that that's something he can't achieve when I'm home telling him anything he can dream is possible." Another important part to the story is that even when Brandy had Jayson Tatum, she did not drop out of college. She would still go to her classes and even bring Jayson Tatum with her if necessary. Making sure that her education is good and also Jayson is being taken care of, she had to multitask in their difficult life. And because of this, it gives Jayson Tatum the edge to work even harder, that one day he can reward his mother and do whatever he can to make sure she has the best life possible, as she did that for him when he was young. And I'm telling you guys right now, Jayson Tatum has reached that point where now he can take care of his mother. When Tatum was young, he says this, that every morning he'd hop his head into his mom's room at 5:30 a.m. and say, "I'm gone, Mom, I love you," then go off to the gym, a 90-minute workout before class. Jayson Tatum's high school coach, Frank Bennett, says this: he just worked and worked and worked and worked. And of course, this working attitude came from his mother, and that is a very important factor to why Jayson Tatum is who he is today. Jayson's mother taught Jayson to persevere, while his dad taught him to be a great basketball player, and every day, Jayson Tatum worked hard. Until today, if you ask Jayson Tatum where his confidence comes from, he's gonna confidently say it's from his mother. So now you guys understand that Jayson Tatum grew up in the environment that you can say it wasn't the best life as a childhood, because sometimes being raised by a single mother, times could be tough. To get personal with me, I actually grew up in a single mother home where my mother had to take care of me and my brother alone, so I know the many difficulties that could occur and struggles if a single mother is the head of the house. But shoutouts to all strong single mothers out there. You guys are the MVPs. And in Jayson Tatum's scenario, his mother definitely was the MVP in this heartbreaking story. And Brandy, if you're watching this video, just say that your son is an NBA All-Star in 2020. He won the 2018 All-Rookie First Team and also won the 2019 Skills Challenge in the NBA All-Star Weekend. And I'm telling you right now, Brandy, Jayson Tatum is gonna do wonders. He's gonna do great things, potentially win an NBA championship, and even be one day a league MVP. But yeah guys, this wraps up my video today on Jayson Tatum and his heartbreaking story. But other than that guys, take it easy, God bless, and I'll surely see you next time on ezBUCKETz. Woo!